Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are going to be playing with a couple of Globeland items. This will be the final video for the last unboxing that I did. I've gone ahead and taken things out of packaging so I wasn't rustling so much plastic with you. So the item numbers the links are in the description box below, as well as in the unboxing video for this number 2 Globeland number 2 series. I read off all of the item numbers in that video. So what we're going to do here is just have a little bit of play. I have this scrap here. I can't remember what make this was, but it was a mistake. It didn't work for what I was making it for. Possibly airmail. I don't know. But I just wanted to play a little bit and see how these do. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And so let's just have a little bit of a play and see what we have here. I'm just going to pick one. And I really like this guy with the long feathers. And I think he's going to work. These are brand new. I haven't used them. So I do need to prime the stamp. But he'll fit on there nicely, I think. So where's my book? So I'm just going to prime him. I'm just using archival ink. You could use StazOn. You could use whatever ink you have. I don't have any VersaFine in brown, so I am going to use the archival ink. So this is just a piece of coffee dyed paper that I had here, and it's a scrap. And as you guys know, I'm trying to use up some scraps in my projects. So let's just see how he does. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. And this won't be a super long video, but I do want to show, oh, that stamped really nice. Very clean, very, very clear image. Very happy with that. Very, very happy with that, actually. Surprisingly, that's awesome. Yes. Okay. That's genuine excitement. I'm really happy about it. So like then I could, you know, put a closure on here and tuck this into a pocket. This will be a little like, kind of like a little coin envelope almost. And so I'll just add a little bit of glue here on the edge. It can be further embellished once it has a home or a specific project that it's going to go into. But how awesome is that? Yeah. Love it. Love it. He needs like a little phrase there, like, good morning, cluckers. Kidding. Kind of not, but that would be really cute on there. Okay. And then this one looks like it's shredding its stuff. So let's go ahead and get this one and see what this one does. And I'm thinking that these are going to be really fun to play with. All right, so I just have a piece of cardstock here. This is, what is this? Just 110-pound cardstock that I got the other day at the store. They had a package on clearance, I think, because the pack was ripped. So anyway, nothing special or not really necessarily a specific brand. I think I want to do this one in black. And one thing that would be nice about these is you could come in like with your colored pencils or your alcohol markers or whatever, your watercolor. As long as your ink is waterproof, then you can come in and add color to these stamps. And, you know, maybe you have chickens, and that would be a really fun way to showcase your chickens, right? So let's just put this one up. Oh, my mind is going crazy with sassy little phrases that you could use on these. Like, how fun. And I didn't prime that one first, but it stamped really, really nice. Really happy with that. So, awesome. So these, this is something else. I have two different things going on my desk, and I apologize. I'm trying to stay organized here for the makes that I want to do in this video. I just have a tag punch here. So what I'm going to do, hopefully I can get him kind of centered in there. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so now you have a little chicken tag. Now, if you were an egg farmer or you sell eggs at your roadside stand, what a fantastic way to put price tags on something, or maybe, you know, you just have a little country market and you want to have cute pricing on your stuff. This would be so much fun for that. I say that and I'm like, the ideas for that for sure. But that is super cute and something you could just tuck in a little pocket somewhere. So a nice little piece as far as that goes, and just getting it inked up a little bit. And again, you could come in here with your inks and add a little bit of color, and that would be awesome. And yeah, I really like that a lot. Really, really like it a lot. So there's 2 that we can do with it. And then let's do like 1 more of these. He's really fun. Oh, well, you know what we could do? Let's try the turkey. Thanksgiving is coming, right? Let's do a turkey. Trying to keep these together because this is such a really nice set with all these different designs. There's so many ways you could add interest to your pages, make all these fun tags. You know, the turkeys, a lot of people do your gratitude journals in November. So what a fun way to embellish your gratitude pages, right? That would be super cute. Let's see, I want to go a little bit closer. I know you can't see, I'm down at the bottom of the screen stamping down here. So let's shimmy on up. Sorry about that. Oh, I love him. Love him. So these are stamping truly very, very nice. I'm very happy with them. So with this one, we could just do a pair of like decorative scissors and make him almost like a postage stamp, right? If these cut, now I do struggle with these scissors sometimes, not wanting to cut. And then I just line them up. There we go. Come over here, line those up. And come across here. Oh yeah. And then that could be a fun piece on a tag as well. And where are my, I think I have a napkin that says like Harvest Blessings or something like that. And wouldn't he be a fun piece on something like that? Just as a little postage stamp style bit. Okay. So that's 3 of those. And then, you know, if you just had your piece of paper here that you were going to use for something, you know, we could make like a little notepad or something with this. And I do have something there, but that's okay. We are just going to do 1 more of these because you probably are like, okay, I've seen enough chickens being stamped, Jody. Move on. Let's do a hen. We'll do a little hen. And I'm kind of liking these in the brown on the darker paper like this. Oops. Just put her over here in the corner. Very nice. Very, very nice. So they have stamped very well on this coffee dyed paper. This is just a vintage like book page, blank book page. And then these were the cardstock. So they have stamped very well on those papers. So very happy with those. And I really have been pleased with the quality of the stamps from Globeland so far. I've gotten crisp images from them. So yeah. And remember, in the description box below is the discount code and the links to the products. So really like the chickens. I think they're a lot of fun, and you'll be seeing these in a future project for sure. But that just kind of showcases a few of them for you, and see, you know, you can do different things with them. So this could be like a little waterfall journal. This is just going to be like a little tuck in a pocket. This could embellish a pocket, or, you know, postage stamp. You could make that as part of an altered paper clip. So many options. And then this can just slide in a little pocket. So really, really like the chicken stamps. So great job. And thank you, Globeland, for sending me those to play with. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And then another thing that we have to play with is the stencil. And I'm excited about this. I like numbers. And what I like about this is it's got like the equations and stuff like that in it. So it's not just numbers. It's equations and all these symbols and math symbols and stuff like that. So I think they're really fun. There it is. I was like, where's my bit? So there's different ways you can look at this. If you just want to add some interest on a page. Now I'm second guessing myself. Do I want to do this on this piece of paper? I don't want to, but I'll do it on this. We'll just do it on this. Okay, so you have options. You can ink it, which we'll do. And I'm trying to think about my colors here and how I want to do it. Let's do yellow. And we've got our fossilized amber oxide here with my yellow makeup brush. And then this is just, again, the 110-pound cardstock, and I think this will be good to make a fun background for a tag or something. And just have some numbers on there. Just add some interest, right? And I like numbers a lot for mixed media. They add, you know, I just think they just add something more to your project, right? So very subtle with the yellow on there, but you definitely can see it. I like how subtle that is. So that one I'm going to leave alone and let it dry. But what we'll do is another one. So let's say we're thinking about the holidays and all the thoughts and processes that have to go in the holidays, and you're like, oh my gosh, we have all these things we need to do, right? And it is kind of like mathematical equation to make sure your food is right and you get the right amount of groceries, all that kind of stuff. So then you're like, do I want to make this something a little bit more interesting, for a more interesting element on your project? So let's see, where is my texture paste? Yes. Okay. So you can use modeling paste, texture paste. You could do something colored if you wanted to. Oh, that's not the one that's open. Just a minute. Sorry about that. I forgot I had put in the one that was open away. So just going to get my modeling paste here on my palette knife, hoping that my stencil is down nice and flat. And I'm just going to come across and see what we can get. Just for a background. And then when this dries, we should have some nice interest. Let's see, let's come over a little bit more. And then if you're using modeling paste or something like that through your stencil, please make sure you go get them cleaned up. You don't want to wreck your stencils by playing, right? Okay, I'm going to peel that up. Oh, I like it a lot. And then on the edges here, where you may not want it, you can scrape that away if you want to. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's kind of gloomy today, so my lighting is not fantastic. All right. So that's all I'm going to do with that. I'm going to let that dry. And I'm thinking, do I want to do something with... I think I do want to try this with this crackle paste, which is not open yet. I should have had it open before we started. Sorry. And I know the crackle I have to let air dry for sure. The modeling paste I can dry, but the crackle not so much. So set this aside so it can dry. We'll do one more in the crackle through here. And then once we are done with that, we'll let these dry and then come back and play with them. So kind of wiping the excess of the modeling paste off of that stencil. I should have done that on another piece of paper because now I have numbers on my table that I'm like, oh, I wasted that product, and I know better. It's just been a while. All right, crackle paste opaque. Let's see what happens. But these stencils are nice, and they are good clear cuts, so they're giving me nice clean images, impressions, or what's the word? Yep. Designs. Really happy with them. Okay. So we'll let this dry. Hopefully it won't take too long. I don't have it super thick on the page here. So okay, let's peel that up. Come on. Oh yeah, that gave great impression. That's awesome. So hopefully you can see that. So I'll let these dry, and once they're dry, we'll come back and have a little bit of play with them, okay? Okay, so we have our bases here. Now, I'm not further embellishing these. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, how versatile the stencils can be, right? And especially if you love numbers, as I do. So on this one, I just took a little bit of embellishment mousse with my finger over it and just got a little bit of interest to that page. It's not finished yet. There's more that can be done to this, but this is a great way to mask make with your stencils, right? This one I sprayed with some oxide spray, that I went over it with some mica spray. So that is ready to be put in the Christmas pile for things to use. This is the piece that we just stenciled with the fossilized amber, and it's just a nice light background. So I cut that into a journaling card and 2 ticket shapes. So then I have just a little bit of light interest on the backs of these. So it is just a wonderful way to get some basics made, get some backgrounds and stuff made that you'll have that you can work in more projects. I also have this one that I did that I sprayed with a variety of brown oxides, then just kind of went over it with a little bit of the blue mousse as well. So yeah, so special thank you to Globeland, excuse me, for letting me showcase your products again. I really appreciate it. This stencil was a lot of fun to work with, and the chicken stamps were a lot of fun to play with as well. So thank you so much, and do remember in the bottom, or in the description box below, excuse me, there is a coupon code, and that saves you some money, and it also lets Globeland know that you went to their site because you saw them here. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.